What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Coach Trey with the Side Hustle Syndicate. All right, and listen, I just had a couple of words to bring today. Hopefully, it helps somebody. This channel is going to be dedicated to providing some type of value in everybody's life. Man, I'm running around trying to get some money. All right, it's Friday afternoon, and I'm trying to get a little something before the sun go down. All right, before I shut it down for the day. All right, so my question to you guys, I want you to think about: man, woman, boy, girl. Just think about this. When you wake up in the morning, are you on your purpose? When you wake up in the morning, what do I mean by that? The world is turning, the world is moving forward every day. Different businesses are being built every day. There's more and more consumers buying every day what people have to sell. And the reason why I asked the question that I asked is because why aren't you getting a piece of that? I had a conversation with a friend yesterday, and the conversation was about uh, their different habits that really don't suit them. And they told me, I know I have this habit, I know I have that habit. I have an addictive personality where I get addicted to things. That's pretty much an impulsive personality. And I know that, but I think I'm a good person. I said, well, that's cool. I think I'm a good person as well. But being a good person has nothing to do with the question, are you elevating every day? In your everyday life, are you elevating? And so we talked about the different vices that they had: smoking, drinking. She even mentioned eating, which we all have that. We all have that vice, right? And you know, they, I said, okay, so you smoke too much, you eat too much. The smoking affects your the smoking affects your brain. Let's just be honest, and it affects your finances. The eating affects your body. We all know that. I learned that lesson myself. I dropped 90 pounds, and I see the difference, right? So the eating affects your body, the foods you're not supposed to be eating. The excessive drinking affects your body, affects your finances. The turning up all the time affects your body and affects your finances. So we have all these different things that we can show how they negatively impact your life. The question now is, now tell me what things that you do on a daily basis that positively affect your life, that have you gaining and maintaining, that have you elevating every day. Tell me what that is. And they looked at me, and it was a look of disappointment on their face, because the reality hit. You have all of these things that are distractions. You have all of these things that are negatively impacting your finances, negatively impacting your relationships, negatively impacting your health, but you don't do one thing on a daily basis that positively affects your life. And they looked upset, but it was something that they needed to hear. So with that, what do you do on a daily basis that positively affects your life? Do you read a book on a daily basis? You don't read a whole book, but do you read a portion of a book that's not a uh, fiction book, that's a fairy tale or stuff or something like that? Do you read something that's going to help you in financial literacy? Do you read something that's going to help you be a better parent? Do you read something that's going to teach you how to, take care of your body better? Do you watch any podcasts that's informational, not just the red pill, blue pill content, or something that showing how somebody else is living, which is a way that you would like to live, but you're just watching it for entertainment? Do you watch something that has some information in it that you can grasp and catch some value from? Do you do that on a regular basis? And for a lot of us, the answer is no. We live in a consumer-based society where we have been taught to just indulge and indulge and indulge in different things. Being a consumer is not just buying things. We consume a lot of things. We consume a lot of things that negatively impact us. Do you consume positive things that are going to help you elevate, or do you consume things that is just, you're scrolling through IG all day, looking at, IG models and people that you will never meet in your life. You watching how they're living when they've already did the work to get where they got. But you're gonna sit and watch and look at how they're living. Do you play the game all day? That's another question. Do you play the game all day? Right? Do you just go? Are you scrolling through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? TikTok has a lot of information on it. What side of TikTok are you watching? YouTube has a lot of information on it. What side of YouTube are you watching? Right? And that's something I had to ask myself. You cannot go to bed every day not doing anything that will make your life better. Watch this. Even my 9 to 5ers, I understand, especially if you're not in a field that, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not in the field that gives you any type of self gratification about something that you're doing. If you're just working, the regular 9 to 5, you just put in the application because you needed some employment. When you get off, you don't have time to go straight to sleep because you spent 8 hours making somebody else rich today. What do you do when you get off of work to help you inch forward into escaping that 9 to 5? What do you do every day that helps you do that? Let's get out of the consumer mindset. Let's get out of the mindset of, I'm just going to be a worker. I talked about it earlier on another live on my Facebook page, how we have been taught to be workers. Let's think about it. From the time we got to school and we stayed there for those 8 hours a day, they had us in school for 8 hours a day. We had to ask to use the restroom. You do that at your job. You get a 30-minute lunch break at school. You do that at your job. So when you get out of school, your parents are telling you, go to college or just find you a good job, find you a trade. And when you go to school and graduate and you get a job, you're working for 8 hours a day. You get a vacation when they tell you. You have to ask to use the restroom to step away real quick, or ask one of your coworkers to cover your spot till you finish using the restroom, and you get a 30-minute break. We've been trained to be workers, and we have to get out of that mindset. So when you train to be a worker, you also train to be a consumer by default. And what we have to train ourselves in, being a producer. America is one of the only countries where we rely on on the school system to teach our children everything that our children need to know. And let's be honest, did you get everything that you needed to know leaving school? I didn't. School didn't teach us about credit. Because if they did, we would have thought twice before getting that student loan. Right? We would have thought twice before getting a student loan and ruining our credit. At 18 years old. Now, you can't go get a $60,000 loan to get a house, or a $60,000 loan to start a business, or even a $30,000 loan to get a car at 18. But you can get a $50,000, $60,000 loan to go to school and get an education. And a lot of my friends that I went to college with graduated and are working in fields that they wasn't even majoring in. Having side hustles. If you spend $50,000, $60,000 on school, why do you need to come out and have 2 jobs? That doesn't make any sense. The investment was for you to have a better life when you got out of school, not working a full-time job and a part-time job. We have to think about these things and get out of the mindset that we've been conditioned to be in. So when you wake up in the morning, do you do anything? When you wake up in the morning, do you do anything that positively acts, that positively affects your life? So, hey, go to the gym. I started doing that. Go to the gym. No excuses. We going. Right? Hey, read something every day. Watch something informational that will help you catapult your life and change your mindset to go to a different place. It's a mindset change that has to happen. It's a mindset change that has to happen. Learn something new every day. Learn something about how you can change your finances, how you can budget, how you can help boost your credit, how to use that credit to help you catapult your life and get to where you want to get. Learn something to get you out of the rat race. Every day, something. Every day. This is what we have to do. This is the mindset that we have to have. So I just wanted to come up here, a quick video, drop this video, just to tell you what was on my mind, things that I had to come to a conclusion on in my personal life. The world is moving faster and faster. Businesses are growing every day. More consumers are consuming every day. And what we have to do is get out of the mindset of being a consumer and becoming a producer. And we have to change our mindset so we can get out of this rat race. Let's elevate our lives. Hey, man, it's Coach Trey. Peace out.